Hey everybody, I'm the Pigglesworth, and this is Create SMP. Here we are down here in my little spot that I've been working on. Check it out. Got a little area down here, got some candles for nice lighting, a little lantern up there, and I've got the beginning of some storage drawers. We haven't assigned anything to it yet, but we will pretty soon. Let's see here, we got 9, 10, 11. I know up there we're going to be able to make flint, gravel, andesite. It makes sense maybe to do 3 andesite. And then the rest, well wait, did I say flint, gravel, andesite, and then the ingots. And then whatever overflow iron we could send over here. And I even took a bell. I took a bell from that castle that we looked at in the last episode, stuck it right here. Ring this bell, if this helped. Not this, if the sign helped. They can interpret it however they want, whomever comes through there. But yeah, I haven't done a whole bunch up above. Been working on the little cave area. Just had this going for now. Keep running up here every once in a while and just adding in some lava. We really need to set up that automatic lava system, because if this thing's going to be self-contained and self-sufficient, it all needs to work. Yes, it does. So this right here is going to need to get torn down. We're going to need to build a much bigger power plant, so to speak, to create all of the motion we're going to need, not only for this, but we're going to have a cobblestone generator hooked up to it. We do need to run the pumps for the pump house, and then all the other stuff that I want to add on, because I've got a few other ideas of things that I want to put in here. But here's the thing. So right here, this piece of trim, this trim connects to the storage drawers down below, so we need to connect that trim to this. That seems like a long distance, and I don't know if there is a limit to how far trim will go before it connects. So I got to thinking about it. You know, maybe what I need to do, well, of course this is going to get torn down. See how this belt is coming out? Let me look at this real quick, see how I design this. I've got that as my input to the whole machine going this way. This is going to get torn down. This doesn't necessarily need to be here. All of this stuff, as you can see, is interconnected. Everything's working together. So if I have a different place where my power is coming from and it plugs into the system and everything is interconnected and powers itself. Oop, don't fall down, Piggy. This doesn't need to be here. So that could be good. I could make... Wait a minute. I'm looking at this. I use this one belt to drive everything. Oh, we could do this. I could use that belt to drive everything. Okay, this will work. Because I won't need this here. Okay, just thinking. Thinking on the fly. Okay, so if we made the belt go this way, it would line up right here. And then I could have an input. I could put 3. Do I have 3 more? Let's see. Show, don't tell, Piggy. That's the way you should do it. Look at, everywhere I go, I got junk. Just stacked up, piled up everywhere. Let's see here. Where did I say it was? Just in line with this. To right here. We could do this. Just like that. Come here, you. And then I could connect this right on top of here. So we could we could use the belt. Actually, it's going to be 1 step higher, isn't it? So it would need to be right there. Is that correct? Yeah. And then we can put that compacting drawer device right here, and then that will connect all the way down to the system that's beneath. Okay, so that's good, because look, if my andesite overflows, we can run it over this way. We can connect to the system that way. If the gravel overflows, we can run it this way. It'll connect to the same belt that will drive this way. Hey, check it out. I have figured out how to make all the overflow work. Now with the iron, that'll be a little trickier. Now somebody in the comment section, actually several people in the comment section have mentioned that these funnels, I was having trouble with the funnels because they had arrows on them or something. I wasn't getting direction to work properly. I don't know if I'm understanding what they're saying. They said if you click it, the arrow changes, but I don't see an arrow change. It changes length. If I squat and right click, that just tears things up. And I just realized this machine's just sitting here. It needs more lava. There you go. Keep making, please. Oh, and the sun's about to go down. So yeah, I don't know what I was getting wrong with the directional stuff. Why it wasn't working, I don't know. Y'all might have to school old Piggy and teach him what's up. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to tear this down because I think let's see how much andesite ingots we've made so far. Oh my gosh. Almost 2 stacks, and I have some still in reserve. So we're doing pretty good. I think I'm good for now. I can tear this down. I should have enough andesite alloy that I could go ahead and finish off the rest of this machine. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. I am going to construct all the rest of the stuff that needs to go to this and bring you back and show it to you. And then you can be amazed. You can be amazed at the mess that Piggy makes with all these here contraptions. So I'm going to take myself a little nap, get myself all refreshed and ready to build that contraption, then I'll bring you back as soon as I'm done. Alright, I've got a makeshift pumping mechanism set up here so that we can push that there lava all the way over here. Jump down here. I'll probably need to make an access point just so I can go down there in case I ever need to see anything or if we need to hook up another pipe. Oh, rain, why you do this? And I also get the feeling that as this thing gets cranked up, I may need to crank that up as well. Let's go over here. I wish the rain wasn't raining. It's messing up everything. But see, we can see the lava is making its way over here. It's making its way over here. And so that machine is all set up. So I've expanded this. I've got myself 6 grindstones with 6 drills up there for a cobblestone mechanism. That is going to grind all that into gravel. We're going to do the same here. This is going to be our gravel output into the machine. And this is where we're going to wash our gravel to make the iron ingots and the flint, which will get separated right here. There's a problem, though. All this stuff needs to be powered. And oh my gosh, does this stuff need to be powered. Now, the first thing I need to do is check. I need to check that this thing actually works. Because the thing is, some of this stuff needs to turn in a specific direction. These belts need to move in that direction. Those fans need to blow in that direction. So I need to make sure that I've got enough gearboxes and stuff going on for all this stuff to work. Now, what I don't know is how much, what do they call them? SUs. Stress units. I don't know how many stress units this whole system is going to consume. So what we're going to do is oh wait, I'm doing this backwards, aren't I? Let's take you out of there. What we want to do is we want to gear down. I think I've been calling it the wrong thing. Gear up means that you go from a large cogwheel to a small so that you increase the speed. Gear down means we're going to do the opposite. We're going to use small gears into large gears to slow down the mechanism. Because I'm not concerned about everything actually functioning at the moment. Well, it won't let me place stuff right there. Huh. Will one wheel geared down be enough? Let's check and see, shall we? Go up here. I don't know if this needs that there, but I go ahead and put it there just in case. Let's give it some water. It moves. Slowly it turns. Okay. Let's jump down here and check. This is not... Oh. Okay. See, that's the first thing I needed to check. Was I needed to make sure that that this was going to be turning correctly. Because I was going to make this... Was I going to make that be the input? No, that goes to the input right there. Okay, so here's what first thing we need to do. Oop, let's break you. we're going to put a gearbox right here. Do I have the things to make a gearbox? But not the crafting bench. This is what working out in the rain will get you. All right, let's see here. Okay, so we're just going to do some crafting on camera. How about that? So I need two shafts, but I also need some logs or planks. So let's do that. That'll get us some cogwheels. Let's go ahead and put you down. We'll strip that log and we'll add an andesite alloy to it. And let's use the proper tool. You squat and right click, you'll pick up that stuff. Okay, so from there, let's do that and that. I could swear that thing, oh, it is. It's compacting. Slowly it compacts. Okay, all these belts are moving properly. That's moving properly. Okay, awesome. That's all working. This mixer is not moving fast enough to mix. See? It appears the vertical logistics. I don't get it. Oh, because it worked. That broke. It turned stuff into gravel. It's slowly making gravel. Okay, so let's see here. Let's put, nope. Okay, that's correct. We'll put that there. We'll put you there. And then the one belt that broke. Windmaker. Piggy's doing all the stuff. Oh, and that's, okay, so see how it's drawing air towards? So that's important. We need that to actually reverse itself. Let's think this through. So what that means is, you know what we could, no. Oh. I know what we can do. This is going to be silly, but we can do it. Oh my gosh. And this is the mix and match crazy stuff you have to do sometimes to get all these things to work properly. Okay. Oh, it broke another one. Very slowly, we're going to get things done around here. There we go. Got the gears facing each other. It's turned. There, see? Awesome. So that is working. Now, the only thing left to rig up will be these belts right here. These belts need to go super slow, which is why I've got them hooked up right here, going down here. Because we're going to, just like we geared this down, we're going to need to gear that down because those belts need to move super slow. The awesome thing, oh, now I've got to take the long way to get back home. The awesome thing about using brass funnels is it lets you accomplish two separate tasks at the same time. The first thing is you can move a stack of items. Oh, good, we can make it stop raining. Okay, door shut. Okay, awesome. Let's go. Let's talk in our sleep, shall we? You can move a stack of items at a time out the belts. So anywhere in this mechanism, I'm telling you, once we crank this thing up, you'll see why I have it this way. Anywhere in this mechanism that we need to move a stack of items. Come on, Piggy. Get your act together there, buddy. Whoop. There we go. Let's just cap this off for now. Anywhere I need to run a stack of items, I am going to use a brass filter. And if I move a stack of gravel out here, I can wash a stack of gravel in just a little bit longer time than if I ran the single pieces. So I can crank this thing up super fast, and it won't get overtaken because every so many seconds as these belts move, which I promise you they will move, a stack of gravel will come out. It'll make its way over here. And it'll be nuggets and, what do you call it? Nuggets and flint. And because so much will be coming down this belt, we need to do that to allow stack of items to come in at a time. Now you might notice right here, like we only need 2 nuggets at a time to mix with andesite. Or actually, I think it's 1 nugget, 1 andesite gets mixed for 1 ingot. So, Piggy, why are you trying to make a stack come out of there? Well, I'm not. If you notice, there's one other feature about the brass funnel. Look at the top. I can filter. So right here, I can use this one drawer to accept nuggets that can compact it up 2 blocks if that gets overtaken. But at the same time, when I need it to come out of this mechanism, or this compacting drawer, I can only pull nuggets out. Just like here, we're going to put flint and nuggets in from that spot, and we can separate them using the brass funnels. So that's awesome. But we need to make this thing go faster. Much, much faster. And I don't have my goggles with me. I need to make some goggles. But I tell you what we can do. So that you understand what I'm talking about with stress units and how all this stuff works, we're going to go into a creative world real fast. I've set up a contraption to show you. And I'm going to explain to you how what's going on with stress units as you gear up things that you make things move faster, but you also cause more stress to the system. And everything will shut down if you're not careful. So while I'm explaining that to you, while you're watching me doing a pre-recorded moment in a creative world, explaining how this is all set up, I, in this world, am going to start building a power factory. That's right. I'm going to build a giant factory for making tons of energy so that we can get all the energy that we need for this and potentially some other farms that I want to put in here. So then in this one little area, we can try and get a bunch of different create mechanism materials to build with so that everybody on the server will have access to them, and we can all start playing create mod stuff instead of trying to slowly craft all these materials, all right? So y'all enjoy that little segment. I'm going to get to work and bring you back and show you what this machine looks like when it is cranked up to 11. Here we are in my creative world. Why are we here, Piggy? Well, because I want to do a demonstration. I figured it would be easier to explain it this way than to try and show you in the actual server. So that way, once I show you what I've built, it'll make a whole lot more sense. We're going to experiment a little bit and understand something about water wheels, cog wheels, and what I'm trying to accomplish, okay? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to put on our handy-dandy engineer goggles right on our head. That is apparently, let's, time set today, and let's, weather clear. There we go. Now it's all nice looking. Okay. Just ignore all that. Okay, so with these goggles, I'm able to look at things and see stuff like rotation speed. I'm able to look at things and see, are things attached and what are they doing? I'm able to look at how many stress units things are giving off. So we have two basic water wheels that we can use. We have the regular water wheel and the giant water wheel, okay? Large water wheel is what it's called, and just standard water wheel. So the differences between these two is, one, how water works. So with the large water wheel, you only need water moving along one side, top, bottom, or the side. No matter what you do, you could put water all the way around it, moving, well, not all the way, but you could put water like a small water wheel, but it doesn't speed it up. It moves at the same speed, which is half the rotation of a small one, and it won't go any faster. Right here, this is the water configuration that you want for a small water wheel to maximize it. This will go twice as fast as the large. Now, what's the difference, Piggy? Who cares about a little bit of water? Well, the other difference is that this can only handle up to, let me check. There we go. This can handle 512 stress units. One of these here water wheels can only handle 256. So this can handle twice the stress as that. This moves twice as fast as that, according to the create mod explanation. Now, unfortunately, I don't think the speed thing actually matters. Looky here. So what I've done is I'm calling this a gear up. So one. Now, why is it gear up? I'm not going up. I'm upping the rotation by going from a large to a small. You make this move faster. So we're gearing up. So 1, 2, 3, 4 gears up gives us a rotation speed of 128. Okay? Let's get this object. Let's get these. Let's put a cogwheel here. And then we're going to put one more small cogwheel there. Okay? Now we're at 256. So remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gears up puts us at 256, right? So watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now these two cogwheels are the same, so it doesn't matter. Maybe I messed up. I didn't realize. Oh wait, no. Let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I geared up to 6 and I'm going 256 miles an hour. Or RPMs. I'm curious. How fast is this one going? Oh, okay. I thought I had it figured out. I didn't. Good. I'm glad we did experiments. So to get to max speed, we can gear up 5 times here. To get to max speed, we can gear up 6 times here. And the beauty of using these is that you get twice the stress units. Okay, now what are stress units? Stress units is how much pushback you're getting by having to gear up to get things moving super fast. Now, this is going as fast as I can get it to go. If I add another cogwheel to this, I'll show you. We'll put a big wheel here. We'll put a small wheel here. Nope, right there. Now that is currently geared up like that. Now let's put one more wheel and watch what happens. Wait, it was braking earlier. Huh, okay, well. I thought I had everything figured out. But I think this is as fast as it'll go. It's 256 RPMs. Can't go any faster. And at that max speed, the pushback from having to move this so fast is 1,024 stress units. For this setup, I need a drill and a mill, so that's 2,048 stress units, which is 4 giant water wheels. And we can also see this is taking up a lot more space than this does. But to get the same amount of stress units, I would need 8 of these instead of 4 of these. So as long as you got some space and you're not worried about, you got somewhere you can hide it, doing 4 of these is better because you can, with one more gear up, you can get about the same speed, 256, and you get twice the stress units. So that's what's going on. That's what we're going to do. I hope I explained that well enough. Yeah. I guess if you had a compact small area and you're not worried about too much stress units, using a small water wheel is a good idea. The other thing is that a small water wheel to large water wheel fits in a smaller area and it uses one less plank to build. The upside to this also is we can do this. I can take an oak plank and I can right click it. Can't do that with a small water wheel, I don't think. Let's test before I just go mouthing off. Uh-oh, you can. Never mind. This is what tests are all for. So now that you understand all this and how this works, let's go back over to the server so I can show you what I'm building. It's working, I tell you. Yes, it is. This thing is pumping just about as fast as it possibly can. Because that. This thing is going crazy. We'll look down there in just a second. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. This is finally working. And this is working insanely fast. I'm loving it. Look at this. We got the belts moving super slow. So all of the gravel, it's getting washed. It's turning into ingots and flint. They're getting sent over here where they get split up. Break it up, you guys. There we go. We got iron going this way. How much iron we got built up? 9 blocks. Not bad. Now, the system has not quite settled and found equilibrium on everything yet because everything's not backed up. So it's kind of like I've kept shutting down different lines and stuff to make things balanced and to work stuff out. So, like, see, we've got plenty of flint going on here. Let's get that cobblestone out. That doesn't need to be in there. We've got this chest is still... Look how quick that goes. That is just crazy. Andesite, 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 andesite. And every 2 of those, this gets mixed, and you can see it. Whew, shoo, shoo. I love it. This thing's just going crazy. It's having a party over here. Let's jump over here. So this little stuff over here was kind of an add-on that I put on it. It's a safety switch. So the first thing we got going on is I'm running the gravel. I ran all 3 of these out in their own direction over to their own belts going into... Uh-oh, that needs to get fixed. I had that blocked off so that stuff didn't go in there. There we go, that's fixed now. Uh-oh. And let's make sure that... Okay, that's safe. Let's make sure that's fixed as well. So now the gravel, that the andesite and the andesite alloy each have their own line. I can now monitor them. I've got a comparator watching the chest, and this one, gravel is full, actually. Oh no. What have you done, Piggy? Pick that up. Okay, I think everything's settled. Whew. Oh my gosh. Okay, so 15 or 16, I can't remember. I filled up the chest and I measured the signal. When that, we can see that signal made its way over here and shut that torch off. So gravel is full. This one is for andesite, and this one is for andesite alloy. And if you notice, it's powering the redstone. All 3 of them are powering this redstone. This one's turned off for gravel, but this one was on, and that was on. So when this machine has backed up andesite, andesite alloy, and gravel, all 3 of these will light. The torches will turn off. This redstone signal will turn off, which will let this torch turn on. And we're just going to show you what happens when the torch turns on. Why did it not work? Oh no, I got it going in reverse. I got it going the opposite way. Uh-oh. What did I shut down? Oh, I shut down the fans. Don't shut down the fans, Piggy. You'll end up with gravel in the system. Okay, I'll have to rethink that. Where's that all coming from? Oh, that power's coming from over here. Okay. Then I need to send this signal back over here. And I need to put that clutch right... Maybe right here. I'll have to figure it out. I could have swore when I removed the axle. Let's do that. Now, see, it keeps turning. As the world turns. As the world turns, Piggy breaks everything. Okay, well, that's the general concept. Is that we're going to use this signal to shut down the clutch that will shut down the cobblestone generator. And so that way, it won't keep generating cobblestone with nowhere for it to go. Because if it keeps generating it and there's nowhere for it to go, that cobblestone is just going to make a mess. And I think it could eventually cause lag problems on the server. So we've got monitors on this system so that when it completely backs up, it should shut itself down. This stuff right here will keep running until it runs out of materials in the basins, and then it will get quiet. Potentially. Let's see. If we can figure out where the input source of all of this is, which is this down here. This is my power plant. We can see I've got this running 1, 2, 3 stacks of water wheels. There are 2 full stacks of water wheels, and then down, down, down below. See, we've got the water source just going straight down. Don't drown, Piggy. See all of that, and then this right here. Quite a few water wheels. But we've also got room for expansion as we add more stuff. We can add some more water wheels. And the cool thing is, since this curtain of water is turning that, all I got to do is have 1 curtain of water. We can keep digging downwards, which we're at level 58. These are 5 each. So we would have to go 10 water wheels down before we even hit 0. But we can go past that because this version of Minecraft has got the deep dark. So you can go down into deep slate and all that good stuff. We can see we got water wheels here. Just a crazy amount of water wheels. And then we've got the gear up system right here that's gearing all this up and got it going super fast on the water wheel. Let's see, is it the pump? Okay, the pump is feeding the power. See? This has been my life, trying to jump around. Every time I step on it, I get thrown around. So this input right here would need to be shut off, and it would shut the whole machine down. The whole kit and caboodle. Other than these belts. But if I'm not mistaken, once these belts reach this, they get backed up and they just stop. So let's see here. And I've got this going over here. This is slowly moving the belts. Let's see here. Jump up, Piggy. Jump up. Or don't jump up, Piggy. Don't jump up. Here's the thing. I don't want to put the clutch down there because it's also running the pump. And if I happen to hook this up to anything else, I still need this running. Can I stand on that edge and not fall off? There we go. It might make sense to put the clutch right here. That's kind of a long distance to bring that redstone signal over. But if you put the clutch right here, it will shut off that input line without shutting off the lava. And all this will stop. Okay, I know what I need to do. I've got my mission. I know what I'm supposed to do. That's how much more iron has been made since I've been running my mouth. But we also need to look at something else. Because this thing's running like a champ, I tell you. I think I timed it. At first I thought it was doing 40 andesite ingots a minute. But then it kind of settled because the speed at which it's making the flint and the iron is kind of the limiting factor. But I've had this thing running for a couple of hours. So I went ahead and filled up the gravel, shut everything down, let it mill gravel and fill that up. We're starting to fill up andesite. 2048 right now. Which, does that have to be an empty hand? Okay, there we go. 2048 is the max that you can put into the spruce drawer right now. For this size of drawer. Okay? So we got a little ways to go to add some more andesite. But we can see here, andesite ingots. I've already got 2 drawers full. We got 4 to go. And you can see it. See it just cranking up. Watch. There it goes. Oh man, oh man, oh man. There's no way I could have done all that by hand. And this is awesome because this... Eventually this thing's going to reach saturation point. And it's just going to shut down. But that's fine. Because I think it's 32 stacks per. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 180, 192? I have to check my math. I think it's 192 stacks of andesite alloy. That's quite a bit. And we can also... no, we don't need the clutch. Drawer... Expansions? Maybe, is that the word I'm looking for? No? Let's do this. At drawer. Here we go. These things. Upgrades. If I build this, one upgrade gives me 32 times base value. So, we could put emerald. How many in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 128 times 32. Stacks. Times 64. That's how many andesite alloy could fit in one of these if I maxed it out with all the emerald stuff. I think that's more andesite alloy than the server will ever need. But we'll have it. And we'll also have a way to get a hold of andesite if you want to build with it. And gravel, if I guess if somebody wants to make concrete or something. Oh, it's getting nighttime. Better make our way back up. So Lloyd was kind enough to build a little walkway up here so I can get up and down. And get up here. Don't know what I need to put in there, but I feel like I need to put something in there. But, yeah, we've got all this stuff working, which is just awesome. Now I just have to close it in and make it look nice. That's the real trick. If you enjoyed this episode, please click that like button. If you want to see more of these as I release them, you're not already subscribed and you want to be, well, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to take myself a nap. I'm gonna get some rest, because this was a lot of work. I'm going to just rest and let that thing back up with all the andesite alloy we can handle. Hopefully so we'll have it ready for next episode. And that's when I hope to see you, is in the next episode of Create SMP.